The following is a feature presentation of the Replay Sports Channel, home for the great games. Through 17 weeks of football, 150 games, it all comes down to this. Two teams remain standing and will battle for the WFL championship game. Hi everybody, Glenn Walker here, ready to bring you the exciting action of Pantheon Bowl 21 between the Berlin Thunder and the St. Louis Stars. We are contesting this game today from San Antonio's the Alamo Dome. Both teams are out on the field. It's a packed house, and we are looking forward to a great football game here for you this afternoon. A lot has been written and said about these two teams, especially in the last 2 weeks in the lead up to this game. What to say that hasn't been said already? Berlin, the unbelievable story. Last season they were known as the Oakland Invaders, lost to Toronto in the Pantheon Bowl, and then the team was sold, moved to Berlin, moved across the continent, moved to another division, and they just go and proceed to go 10-4, win the division and win their conference, and they're back here again, led by Patrick Mahomes and the running of Dalvin Cook and the exploits of that team, which we will showcase throughout the game. Then, of course, the St. Louis Stars. They won their Central Division back-to-back, and they have not done well in the playoffs in recent history. But this year, everything seemed to click. From Kirk Cousins at quarterback to the running of Ezekiel Elliott to a defense that ranked in the top 3 for most of the season. St. Louis is currently on a 10-game winning streak. They have not lost since early in the season. In fact, both these teams lost their opening game of the season, and yet were able to rebound and have successful seasons. So the plot lines are thick here, and we hope you are ready for some exciting action here as the WFL crowns its champion in Pantheon Bowl 21. So we're going to get ready to take you on down to the field. Pre-game festivities are finishing up, and we should be ready to get underway here in a few matter of minutes. Team captains from the respective teams are gathering at midfield with our referee today, Carl Cheffers, and helping to toss the coin, members of the inaugural WFL Hall of Fame, and we'll be highlighting their exploits in the coming moments. Berlin is listed as the visiting team, so they will get the opportunity to make the chance to call. They will defer, and St. Louis will be receiving to get things started here. So if you notice, we kind of have a split screen format here. We're going to do something I call Glencast. So we're still going to have our announcer do some of the play-by-play, and I'll fill in with some information about our players and our teams as we move forward. So sit back, relax, hope you got a cold one and a comfortable chair, and get ready for some WFL football. The championship game is about ready to get underway.
kick from Gano is downed by Coleman.
So 1st and 10 for St. Louis. They were designated as the home team, so they will be wearing their home uniforms. Red jerseys, gold pants, gold helmets, and white numerals. They'll be moving left to right across your screen. Take a look at that starting offense for you. Kirk Cousins, quarterback. Ezekiel Elliott at tailback. Kevin Smith will be the fullback. Alan Thielen is the wide receiver. Devontae Smith, near side wide receiver. C.J. Uzomah is the tight end. Your offensive line, Jordan Mailata is left tackle. Wyatt Teller at left guard. Bradley Bozeman at center. Joe Thuney at right guard. Jake Matthews at right tackle. 1st and 10. St. Louis will start from their own 25.
Smith split wide. Cousins calls the signals. Takes a short drop. Short hitch. Cousins throws incomplete to Smith. Bowser with the coverage.
And we'll take a look at the Berlin Thunder defense. They are designated as the visiting team. Of course, we're playing at a neutral site. They're in their white jerseys, gold pants, gold helmets, black numerals. And here's how their defense will line up. Darrell Taylor and Aaron Donald are the defensive ends. DJ Reader, Darren Payne are the defensive tackles. Your linebackers are Kenneth Murray, Tyus Bowser. Your defensive backs, Eli Apple, Brandon Jones, Rasul Douglas, Jordan Poyer, and Mackenzie Alexander. 2nd and 10. That pass was incomplete to Smith for St. Louis.
Second and 10. Mix up in the backfield. Matthews the ball carrier, no gain. Payne with the tackle.
Wow, definitely a hiccup there, as Cousins and Elliott were not on the same page. St. Louis will hang on to the football. I'm sure pre-game jitters here. First league championship for this team. Of course, Berlin, they were here in the championship game last year as the Oakland Invaders. A little bit more game experience. Brings up 3rd and 10. St. Louis needs to get to their 35 to keep the drive alive.
Third and 10 from the 25. Cousins from the pistol. Fades back to pass. Medium hitch to Hardman. Fumble.
Goal. Got our first turnover of the game.
Pass to Hardman. 8-yard gain. Fumble recovered by Alexander. Berlin ball.
The ruling on the field is confirmed.
So we have our first turnover of the game in Berlin, with an opportunity here to work with a short field. As we watch the replay of that one again, Cousins with the pass to Hardman. Hardman then hit by Alexander. Alexander, all 5'10", 192 pounds from Clemson, knocks the ball loose, and he gets his own recovery. So out comes the Berlin Thunder Offense led by Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes at quarterback. Running back will be Dalvin Cook. Fullback will be Michael Burton. Wide receivers, Robert Woods, Khalif Raymond. George Kittle will be at tight end. Offensive line, Orlando Brown at left tackle. Cody Whitehair at left guard. Brian Allen at center. Elijah Vera Tucker at right guard. And Elgton Jenkins at right tackle. 1st and 10. Berlin, after the turnover, gets the ball at the St. Louis 33. We're just underway here from the Alamodome.
First and 10 from the 33. Mahomes sets up in the pocket. Long slant. Mahomes passes to Raymond. Gain of 28. Sherman on the tackle. First down.
Khalif Raymond picking up where he left off last week in that game against Tampa Bay. Working the play action out of I formation. Mahomes plenty of time to throw. Raymond with the catch. 4 touchdowns last week in that game against Tampa Bay. It's now 1st and goal for the Thunder. Ball at the St. Louis 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5. They send a man in motion. Kittle faces a double at the line. Give to Cook. Cook the ball carrier, touchdown Berlin.
So Dalvin Cook scores the first points in the Pantheon Bowl on a 5-yard touchdown run. Cook, former Florida State Seminole, able to wedge his way in there for the score. Graham Gano on to kick the extra point.
Gano will try the point after. The kick by Gano is good. Berlin 7, St. Louis 0.
So the Thunder waste no time. They take advantage of the turnover by Mecole Hardman and just takes them 2 plays to score 7 points. The Thunder lead at 7-0 here early in the first quarter of Pantheon Bowl 21. Thank you all of you joining us here on the Replay Sports Channel. It's our big special day here in the WFL. As Gano prepares to kick off, Coleman is the deep man to return.
The kick from Gano is downed by Coleman.
The St. Louis Stars will try to rebound now from that turnover. Now find themselves down 7-0.
Penalty on the play.
False start. Offense. Number 62, 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
And that infraction was on the right tackle, Jake Matthews. Our referee tonight, Carl Cheffers. This is actually his 3rd Pantheon Bowl. He called the 2016 and the 2020 title games. He is now alone in third place amongst WFL referees for games called. That'll back up St. Louis to their 20. Be first and 15.
Cousins in a pistol formation. Cousins at the line. Cousins drops back to pass. Short hitch. Cousins completes the pass to Bell. Gain of 9. Bowser on the tackle.
Great catch there by the backup tight end, Blake Bell. St. Louis has some big tight ends. Both he and Usum are both 6'6" and just a little north of 250 pounds. So it brings up 2nd and 6 for the Stars.
Elliott with the handoff. Elliott on the carry, 3-yard gain, Payne on the tackle.
Ezekiel Elliott in his 6th season out of Ohio State won the league rushing title this season. 264 carries, 1,303 yards, and 12 touchdowns. Playing in his first Pantheon Bowl. He'll come out of the game. Kenneth Gainwell, the rookie running back from Memphis, now report in.
Third and 3 from the 32. Trips right. Cousins from the pistol. Sets to throw. Medium hitch to Thielen. Cousins to Thielen, incomplete. Douglas on the coverage.
And that's going to be a great matchup to watch all night as the punting unit comes on for St. Louis. Thielen versus Douglas. Both of them are 6'2", so you don't have the usual height disadvantage of a tall wide receiver versus a short defensive back. So 3 and out goes St. Louis, and Sam Martin, the punter, will be punting away. Deep to return will be Khalif Raymond.
Martin back in punt formation. Raymond signals for a fair catch. 48-yard punt by Martin, fair catch by Raymond.
And the Berlin Thunder offense coming back out again. Let's go ahead and ID that St. Louis defense for you. I didn't get a chance to do that. It's really short time of possession there for the Thunder. So your defensive ends, Odafe Owe, Mario Addison. Defensive tackles are Christian Wilkins and Danico Autry. Your linebackers, Bentley will be the middle linebacker. Taki and Hewitt will be the outside linebackers. Richard Sherman, veteran cornerback playing in his first Pantheon Bowl. Tyrann Mathieu at safety. Marshawn Lattimore. And Justin Simmons. First and 10, Berlin has the ball at their own 20. 11:44 left to go. They lead 7-0.
Cook with the handoff. One-yard gain by Cook. Oed on the tackle.
Cook led the lead in rushing touchdowns. He scored 13 of them this season.
Second and 9. Mahomes from the pistol. Mahomes fades back to pass. Mahomes checks down to Kittle. Mahomes to Kittle, 4-yard gain, Simmons on the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 5 for Berlin. Need to get to the 30, pick up the first down.
Penalty on the play.
False start. Offense. Number 75, 5-yard penalty.
And that one's on the rookie right guard, Vera Tucker. Second round pick out of USC, so that will back up the Thunder to their own 20. It'll bring up 3rd and 10. 10.5 minutes to go here. Opening quarter. Berlin Thunder have jumped out to a 7-0 lead.
Third and 10 at the 20. Mahomes from the pistol. He fades back to pass.
Oh, he's in trouble.
Mahomes is sacked by Autry, loss of 3.
D'Amico Autry out of Mississippi State. He led the team in sacks this season with 8 as we watch that replay again. As Mahomes gets cornered there, and Autry in pursuit brings him down. So bring up 4th down for Oakland. Townsend will come out to punt. And back to return will be Hardman. You're just joining us. Hardman fumbled after a pass reception that led to Oakland getting the ball and then led to the Dalvin Cook touchdown
Townsend
run.
back to punt. High snap.
Oh, is he not going to get that one away?
Fumble. Townsend lost 15 on the play. Fumble recovered by Lattimore. St. Louis ball.
Special teams miscue there for Berlin as the snap goes over Townsend's head. Quick thinking Marshawn Lattimore there with the recovery. Lattimore out of Ohio State gets a huge recovery, so both teams suffer an error deep in their own end. And St. Louis now looking to tie things up here. Ball's at the Berlin 2, and about near 9.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
They send a man in motion. Cousins barks out the signals. Cousins hands to Elliott. Elliott with a gain of 1 on the play, Donald on the stop.
One of the keys to watch for in this game, red zone opportunities. St. Louis, 9th in the league when it comes to red zone offense. And they are playing a defense in Berlin who is dead last. I believe they allow scoring chances like 92% of the time. So only a pickup of 1 there for Elliott. Be second and goal.
Timeout, St. Louis.
So Cousins saw something he didn't like, stops the clock with 8:57. Taking a look at our chat board here. Welcome, Legend Sports Universe. Yes, welcome to our Pantheon Bowl game. Pantheon Bowl 21 is the championship of the WFL League between the St. Louis Stars and the Berlin Thunder. Welcome all of you that are watching. Got some upcoming announcements about some other stuff that we're going to be having coming up. We'll filter them in during the broadcast. St. Louis lining it back up. Ball at the 1 yard line. Berlin trying to make a goal line stand here early in this championship game.
Second and goal from the 1. Man in motion. Stacked line. Elliott with the handoff.
Into the end zone.
Elliott
Touchdown.
carry. Touchdown St. Louis.
And Ezekiel Elliott doing what he does best. Scores from 1 yard out. And we're just a point after attempt away from a tie ball game. Getting good blocking there behind Thuney and Matthews. And Elliott scores. Tyler Bass in to kick the point after.
Base will try the point after. Base makes the extra point. St. Louis 7, Berlin 7.
And we have us a tie ball game. Just under 9 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Stars 7, Thunder 7. Coming to you from the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. This is their second time that San Antonio has hosted a league championship game. You're going to go back to 2000. New York Federals and the LA Express played in the championship game here back then. Seats close to 70,000, and I don't see an empty seat here as we prepare for a kickoff from Bass deep into the end
Base is
zone.
down by Patterson.
So if you're just joining us, both teams, their scores have benefited from fumbles deep in their own territory. So both teams have had short fields to work with here.
Cook with the handoff. Cook with a gain of 1 on the play. Taki on the tackle.
Cook with a pickup of 1. These two teams played each other earlier in the season, back in week 6 at St. Louis. St. Louis won that game by a score of 36-24. Second and 9 from the Berlin 26.
Second and 9 from the 26. Mahomes in a pistol formation. Mahomes sets up in the pocket. Screen to Cook. Fumble.
Oh!
Mahomes
St. Louis got the
pass
ball.
to Cook. 8-yard gain. Fumble recovered by Bentley.
Man,
St.
we are
Louis
seeing
ball.
turnovers at a rapid pace here. Cook has fumbled the ball. Watch the replay again. The screen pass from Mahomes is perfect. Jawan Bentley laying the lumber. Former Boilermaker with the hit and recovers his own forced fumble. So once again, the team will benefit with short yardage. 8:01 to go here in the first quarter. St. Louis will get the ball at the Berlin 34.
Hand off to Elliott. Elliott on the carry, gain of 3, Jack on the tackle.
Something to watch for in the game tonight. Ezekiel Elliott, of course, in his 6th season, he is just 70 yards shy of recording 7,000 rushing yards for his career here in the WFL. Early days here. See if he picks that up tonight. Gainwell replaces him at running back.
Cousins from the pistol. Cousins to throw. Medium cross to Thielen. Cousins passes to Thielen, gain of 16, Douglas on the tackle, first down.
Thielen with the first down, making the catch there. Adam Thielen from Minnesota State at Mankota. Again, one of the great matchups to watch here in the game. That's his 16th pass reception so far in the playoffs.
Pistol formation. Cousins barks out the signals. Fades back to pass. Cousins throws downfield. Cousins throws incomplete to Claypool.
They were trying a fade route there, but good coverage it looked like from Eli Apple. Brings them 2nd and 10.
Trips right. Cousins from the pistol. He fades back to pass. Medium slant.
Oh,
Cousins with the
overthrow.
pass to Thielen, incomplete, Douglas on the coverage.
Bring up 3rd and 10. Under 6.5 minutes to go here in quarter number 1.
Third and 10 at the 15. Cousins in a pistol formation. Cousins to throw. Short out pass.
Oh, we have an injured Berlin player.
Cousins to Thielen, gain of 10, Douglas on the tackle, first down.
And Kinsey Alexander, with an apparent leg injury, is going to have to leave the game. But what a great pickup there by Thielen. The awareness there as he tipped it along the sideline and knew where that first down marker was. Able to extend the ball there at the last moment before being pushed out of bounds by Rasul Douglas. So it's 1st and goal. St. Louis ball at the Berlin 5.
from the motion. Cousins with the give to Elliott.
He's going to score.
Elliott on the carry.
Two.
Touchdown St. Louis.
And Ezekiel Elliott, second touchdown of the ball game from 5 yards out. As we watch the replay again, they do really great running on the right side of the line there. Bass on to kick the extra point to make it a 7-point lead.
Base will try the point after. The kick by Base is good. St. Louis 14, Berlin 7.
So St. Louis has their first lead of the ball game, 6:12 to go here in the first quarter. Stars lead at 14-7. Patterson back deep to return for the Thunder.
Here's the kick from Base. Fielded by Patterson. The kick from Base is returned 29 yards by Patterson. Hewitt with the tackle.
You're watching the game on our YouTube channel, the Replay Sports channel, but if you'd like to have a little bit of a soundtrack to your game, definitely check out the Classic NFL Films Music channel on Spotify. This is a special curated playlist of some of the classic NFL Films music. So click on that link to take you to the Spotify playlist, and you can have that playing in the background. Berlin with the ball at their 30 after the 29-yard return by Patterson. Ball security becoming an issue here early in this contest.
High formation. Cook with the handoff. Cook with the carry, gain of 5, Oed on the tackle.
Owe, the rookie from Penn State, who's a second-round pick, making the tackle there, 5-yard pickup by Cook.
Mahomes from the pistol. Fades back to pass. Mahomes checks down to Kittle. Mahomes to Kittle, gain of 4, Simmons on the tackle.
Some good coverage by the St. Louis secondary. I think Mahomes wanting to go long, but all of his wide receivers were fully covered.
Third and 1 from the 39. Motion. Mahomes at the line. Hand off to Cook.
Oh, he didn't get it.
Cook on the carry, 1-yard gain. Bentley on the tackle, first down.
Yeah. Chip Kelly, St. Louis head coach, is going to challenge it. I didn't think he got it.
The ruling on the field stands.
Wow.
A timeout will be charged.
All right, you folks up in the out there on TV land, see what you think. .437 left to go. Berlin picks up a crucial first down, so they get to move the chains. Mitchell into the game now at running back.
Mitchell with the handoff. 9-yard run by Mitchell, Addison on the tackle.
Mitchell, first round draft pick by the Berlin Thunder this year from Louisiana Lafayette.
Second and 1 from the 49. Trips right. Mahomes from the pistol. Mahomes calling signals. He fades back to pass. Long out pass to Woods. Mahomes completes the pass to Woods, gain of 19, Lattimore on the tackle, first down.
Great catch there by Robert Woods. Former USC Trojan on that out route. Beats his man. And then Lattimore with the shove out of bounds. Stops the clock at 3:42. Mahomes off to a 5-for-5 start, 63 yards passing.
First and 10. Mahomes calling the signals. Cook takes the handoff. Cook on the carry, gain of 3, Bentley on the stop. Mahomes gives to Cook.
Oh, great second effort
Cook
there.
with a gain of 6 on the play, Bentley on the stop.
They'll bring up 3rd and 1. Cook 7 carries, 22 yards.
Third and 1 at the 23. They send a man in motion. 7-play 47-yard drive. 4:22 off the clock. Give to Cook. Cook on the carry, gain of 2, Hewitt on the tackle, first down. First and 10 at the 21. Mahomes fades back to pass. Long out to Raymond.
Oh, can he stay in bounds? Touchdown.
Mahomes completes the pass to Raymond. Touchdown Berlin.
And the Mahomes to Raymond connection still working. And wow, Raymond got by Richard Sherman there, makes the catch. Tippy toes, stretches, gets in there, touchdown. Cleef Raymond from Holy Cross, adding to his postseason touchdown haul. Gano's kick to tie it here,
Gano will
less than a
try the
minute to
point
go.
after. Gano makes the extra point, St. Louis 14, Berlin 14.
So a nice long drive there by Berlin. Pays off with the Mahomes 21-yard touchdown pass to Raymond. Here with just 49 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Coleman back to return.
Here's the kick from Gano. Fielded by Coleman. The kick from Gano is returned 29 yards by Coleman. Savage on the tackle.
You'll notice at left defensive end, Darrell Taylor playing in place of the regular starter DeMarcus Lawrence. DeMarcus Lawrence had been doubtful for the week, an undisclosed injury. So Darrell Taylor getting the start. We did not see DeMarcus in any of the warm-ups. So that's why you see Darrell Taylor there, number 52. So first and 10, 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Stars have the ball at their 30. Combined points so far.
Cousins hands to Elliott. Elliott with a 5-yard run. Jack on the tackle. End of the first quarter, St. Louis 14, Berlin 14.
So very entertaining opening 15 minutes between Berlin and St. Louis. We're tied at 14. Baseball returns to the Replay Sports Channel. We've begun a 1977 replay. And up next, we take you to mid-April. Philadelphia Phillies will be taking on the Montreal Expos. That will be coming up in our baseball replay. Those of you who follow the channel, remember we just completed a 1967 replay. That was a lot of fun. And so now we've moved the time machine 10 years ahead to 1977. Oh, I'm going to go back here. Look how watch what I'm doing here. All right, so we're going to take you through some of the first quarter statistics. 3 combined turnovers. Slight edge to Berlin in the yardage department. Mahomes off to a 6-for-6 start, 84 yards, 1 touchdown. Cousins 4 of 8 for 43 yards. Both running backs still getting their legs going there. Only 1 penalty per team so far. But I guess the early story here is taking advantage of those turnovers. So go back to the field now. Start the second quarter. 2nd and 5. St. Louis has the ball at their 35.
Cousins from the pistol. He fades back to pass. Medium fly to Smith. Cousins to Smith, gain of 27, Hoyer on the tackle, first down.
So Devontae Smith with a 27-yard reception. We'll watch that play again. He gets by Eli Apple. And finally, Poyer with the tackle. Devontae Smith, first-round pick out of Alabama, former Heisman Trophy winner. Big gain for St. Louis.
First and 10 from the 38. Cousins from the pistol. Fades back to pass. Medium slant. Cousins with the pass to Thielen, incomplete. Douglas with the coverage. Cousins from the pistol. He fades back to pass. Short slant. Cousins throws incomplete to Smith. Apple on the coverage.
So we're up 3rd and 10. Ball's at the Berlin 38.
Third and 10 from the 38. Cousins from the pistol. Cousins to throw. Medium button hook to Smith.
Oh,
Cousins throws incomplete to Smith. Hughes on the coverage.
yeah, Mike Hughes with the last-minute tip there. So bring up 4th down, and we're going to see Tyler Bass on a field goal attempt. Bass 40 of 42 during the regular season. Has been gone 5 for 5 so far in the postseason.
56-yard attempt for base. This will give them the lead. Good snap. Bozeman with the snap. Base made the 56-yard field goal. St. Louis 17, Berlin 14.
Tyler Bass just set a Pantheon Bowl record for longest field goal. So 56-yard field goal by Tyler Bass breaks the record previously held by Brandon McManus. McManus kicked a 54-yarder in the San Antonio versus Arizona game back in 2020, Pantheon Bowl 19. So congratulations, Tyler, as he sets a new Pantheon Bowl record. And it gives St. Louis the score, or the lead, 17-14 with 13:53 left to go here in the second quarter of the Pantheon Bowl 21.
Here's the kick from base. Fielded by Patterson. The kick from base is returned 25 yards by Patterson. Taki with the tackle. Mahomes from the pistol. He fades back to pass. Screen to Cook. Mahomes passes to Cook. Incomplete. Bentley with the coverage. Second and 10 from the 26. Trips right. Pistol formation. Mahomes sets to throw. Slant to Woods.
Picked off.
Mahomes is intercepted by Jones, returned for a touchdown.
The
Touchdown St.
rookie,
Louis.
the rookie from South Carolina with a huge score. Ernest Jones. And he read Patrick Mahomes there. Fourth round pick out of South Carolina, Ernest Jones, makes a huge play. 30-yard interception return for a touchdown.
Base will try the point after. Base converts the extra point. St. Louis 24, Berlin 14.
And with 13:30 left in the first half, St. Louis has jumped out to a 10-point lead, 24-14. Chip Kelly, the head coach of St. Louis, enters this game with a 48-43 record. This is his first appearance in a Pantheon Bowl. He was previously head coach at Philadelphia from 2013 to 2015. He's been in St. Louis since 2017. He has struggled getting into the playoffs, but this year, things working for St. Louis. Berlin needing a response here.
Here's the kick from base. Touchback.
And if you followed any of our playoff games this year, you know Mahomes, he's been down in some games and has managed to come back. Still plenty of time in this one.
First and 10. Mahomes gives to Cook. With room to run. Cook with the lane. Cook with the carry, gain of 14, Bentley on the stop, first down. Mahomes sprints outside. Mahomes throws to Kittle. Mahomes throws incomplete to Kittle. Simmons on the coverage.
It's the first time we've seen Mahomes on a rollout like that.
Trips left. Kittle split out wide. Mahomes from the pistol. Mahomes drops back to pass. Medium fly.
Catches it.
Mahomes to Kittle, gain of 17. Simmons with the tackle, first down.
Big catch by the tight end George Kittle. Offensive line picking up the blitz. Kittle tackled by Simmons there. So first and 10, 12:32 to go. Second quarter, ball at St. Louis 44.
Mitchell with the handoff. 12-yard gain by Mitchell, Sherman on the tackle, first down. Kittle split wide. Mahomes from the pistol. He fades back to pass. Medium slant to Kittle. Mahomes completes the pass to Kittle, gain of 12, Simmons on the tackle, first down.
Berlin down 10, needing to respond here. They have an excellent drive going for them. They've just now reached the red zone. Their offense, fourth in the league in red zone offense. Taking on a St. Louis Stars defense that ranks 16th in red zone defense.
Mahomes at the line. Mahomes pitches left to Mitchell. Mitchell on the pitch, 2-yard gain, Addison with the tackle. Mahomes in a pistol formation. Takes a deep drop. Screen to Cook.
Nah, it's too far ahead of him.
Mahomes passes to Cook, incomplete, Bentley on the coverage.
Third down. 9:40 left in the second quarter. Need to get to the St. Louis 10 for the first down.
Third and 8. Mahomes from the pistol. He fades back to pass. He passes to Kittle.
Ugh.
Mahomes passes to Kittle, incomplete, Simmons on the coverage.
Can't find anybody open. So clock stops with 9:35 to go, and we're going to see Graham Gano come out for his first field goal attempt. Gano, 31 of 41 on field goals this year, and he is 4 for 4 on field goals so far in the playoffs.
"36-yard try for Gano. Townsend to hold. The snap from Allen.
Oh, we missed it.
Gano missed the 36-yard field goal.
And so the Stars hold on to their 10-point lead, 9.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. They'll get the ball back at their own 26.
The handoff to Elliott. Elliott on the carry, 2-yard gain, Taylor on the tackle. Second and 8. The handoff to Coleman. Coleman the ball carrier, gain of 6, Carter on the tackle.
The Stars glad to have Coleman back. He's a primary backup for Ezekiel Elliott, 6'1", 210-pound running back from Indiana. Missed a lot of the final stretch of the regular season with an injury. Brings up 3rd and 2, ball at the St. Louis 34, 8:44 to go until halftime.
Penalty on the play.
Some movement.
Encroachment. Defense.
Oh, man.
Number 52, 5-yard penalty.
Taylor in for Lawrence. Jumps over the line, and Stars get a first down from that.
I formation. Elliott with the handoff. Four-yard gain by Elliott. Jack on the tackle. Second and 6 from the 43. Trips right. Cousins from the pistol. Jones up in the box. Cousins sets up in the pocket. Medium slant to Thielen.
Oh,
Cousins to Thielen, incomplete. Douglas on the coverage.
all right, brings up 3rd and 6. Just under 7.5 minutes to go until halftime. Berlin needs to get a stop here.
Third and 6 at the 43. Cousins from the pistol. Cousins back to pass. He throws into a tight window.
Uh-oh, picked off.
Cousins is intercepted by Hoyer. Fumble recovered by Apple. Berlin ball.
So Jordan Poyer with the interception. There's a loose ball at the tackle, but it's held on to by Berlin. Wow, another turnover. Jordan Poyer from Oregon State had 5 interceptions during the regular season. I'll try to watch that replay again. Watch number 21 there in white. And definitely a miscommunication on the route there between Cousins and Mecole Hardman. So first interception of the day by the quarterback for St. Louis. Thunder get the ball at the St. Louis 42, 7:12 left to go here in quarter number 2.
Mahomes gives to Cook. There he goes. Cook gets to the second level. Running room. 16-yard gain by Cook. Matthew on the tackle. First down.
And Cook, 10 carries for 54 yards. Starting to become a difference maker here for Berlin.
Timeout, Berlin.
So clock stops 6:25 as Mahomes will confer with his head coach, Kyle Shanahan. Shanahan started when the team was in Oakland back in 2020, has compiled a record of 36-13, and won the Coach of the Year honors last night at the Gridiron Awards. If you missed that, you can catch it on our Replay Sports channel on YouTube. After the timeout, 1st and 10, Thunder have the ball at St. Louis 26. 6.5 left here in the second quarter.
Kittle out wide. Mahomes from the pistol. Mahomes is back to pass.
Oh, safety blitz.
He dumps it to Cook.
Whew. Oh, and then Sherman's hurt. Oh,
Mahomes
boy.
throws incomplete to Cook. Bentley on the coverage.
Richard Sherman grabbing his right chest, side of his chest there. That does not look good. He's immediately heading to the medical tent there. And Mahomes was dumped after the throw by Tyrann Mathieu. Mathieu comes in on the safety blitz. So we're going to see Jamil Dean come in now for Richard Sherman. And the look on his face, helmet off, look of disgust on his face. And for a veteran like that, who's never made it to a Pantheon Bowl, and looks like his day may be cut short. 2nd and 10, ball to St. Louis 26.
Mahomes from the pistol. Takes a deep drop. Screen to Cook. Mahomes passes to Cook. Gain of 7. Bentley on the tackle.
The Thunder inside the red zone. 3rd and 3. Need to get to the St. Louis 16.
Third and 3 from the 19. Mahomes from the pistol. Mahomes drops back to pass. Short out. Mahomes passes to Patterson. Gain of 7. McCourty on the tackle. First down.
Patterson tiptoes along the sideline there, and of course the veteran Devin McCourty pushing him out of bounds. Will mark the ball at the St. Louis 12, 1st and 10 for Berlin. 5.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
Mahomes calls out the signals. Pitch left to Cook. Cook on the pitch, no gain. Autry on the tackle. Second and 10 from the 12. Trips right. Kittle out wide. Mahomes from the pistol. Back to pass. Short into Kittle.
Ooh.
Mahomes throws incomplete to Kittle. Simmons on the coverage.
So third and 10 facing Berlin.
Mahomes brings them to the line. Third and 10 at the 12. Mahomes from the pistol. Motion left. Mahomes sets up in the pocket. Medium cross.
Incomplete.
Mahomes throws incomplete to Patterson. McCourty with the coverage.
All right, fourth down. And Gano on to attempt a field goal. He missed one from earlier. Berlin desperate to come away with some points here.
30-yard attempt for Gano. Good snap from center. The snap from Allen. Gano made the 30-yard field goal. St. Louis 24, Berlin 17.
So 3:53 to go. Berlin now just 2 touchdowns behind St. Louis.
The kick from Gano. Fielded by
Oh,
Coleman.
that got out of bounds. Yeah.
Kicking team.
So after the Gano miscue there, St. Louis get the ball at their own 40. Just under 4 minutes to go here until halftime.
Cousins from the pistol. Cousins calls out the signals. Takes a deep drop. Screen to Elliott. Cousins throws incomplete to Elliott. Jack on the coverage. Trips right. Cousins from the pistol. Cousins calls the signals. Cousins back to pass. Cousins dumps it to Smith. Cousins completes the pass to Smith. Gain of 7. Apple on the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 3. 3.5 to go.
Third and 3 from the 47. Cousins from the pistol. Cousins sets up in the pocket. Short crossing pattern to Thielen. Cousins passes to Thielen. Incomplete. Douglas on the coverage.
So the Thunder force St. Louis to punt.
Martin back in punt formation. Raymond waiting inside his own 10. Raymond catches it at the 20. "33-yard punt by Martin, return of 5 by Raymond."
So a little bit of WFL history here for you as both teams prepare to run the next series here. 2:49 to go until halftime. St. Louis making their 6th Pantheon Bowl appearance. That puts them 5th among active teams as far as appearances in championship games in league history. They are only 1-4. Of course, the 1997 shellacking of the New York Federals, 69-6, still a record for most points scored by a winning team. Steve Young was the quarterback that day. And of course, their first Pantheon Bowl appearance since 2006. That was the game up at Soldier Field. They would eventually lose to Philadelphia when Paul Ettinger, unable to convert a game-winning field goal as time expired. It's been a long time coming for St. Louis if they can manage to win here, but again, still early days here.
Mahomes with a 7-step drop. Long slant to Sanders.
No,
Mahomes throws incomplete to Sanders.
nearly picked off. Yeah, Honey Badger, number 32, he was slapping the side of his helmet there. He almost had a pick.
Trips right. Mahomes from the pistol. Mahomes drops back to pass. Mahomes passes to Sanders.
No, oh no, Dean with the interception.
Mahomes is intercepted by Dean, return of 15.
Jamil Dean, 2020 third round pick from Auburn, coming into the game to replace the injured Richard Sherman with the interception. 4th turnover of the game by Berlin. Wow. So with 2.5 to play, St. Louis with the ball at the Berlin 20. Coleman in the game at running back.
St. Louis by 7. I formation. Cousins barks out the signals. Cousins pitches left to Coleman. Coleman on the pitch, gain of 9, Carter on the tackle.
And that's going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning. Stars lead at 24-17. They're knocking on the door again. Halftime, we'll go over the first half statistics with you. We're going to share with you the inaugural group, or the inaugural class of our WFL Pro Football Hall of Fame, and look ahead to the second half. So if you got to go somewhere, make it quick and come right back. So the 2-minute warning is over. Elliott checks back into the game at running back.
Second and 1 at the 11. Phelan faces a double at the line. Cousins at the line. Give to Elliott. Elliott the ball carrier, gain of 8, Bowser on the tackle, first down. Cousins brings them to the line. First and goal. Man in motion. Goal line defense. The handoff to Elliott.
He's in, man.
Elliott with the carry. Touchdown St. Louis.
Third touchdown of the afternoon by Elliott. He ties a Pantheon Bowl record. Bass on for the point after attempt.
Base will try the point after. The kick by Base is good. St. Louis 31, Berlin 17.
With that touchdown, Ezekiel Elliott ties a Pantheon Bowl record for most touchdowns. First set by Ricky Waters for the Dallas Bulls back in 1995, and it has been tied by several players since then. Le'Veon Bell for San Antonio. LaDainian Tomlinson back in Pantheon Bowl 3. Emmitt Smith, Las Vegas, back in 1999. There's still another half to go. So Ezekiel Elliott could very well break the record here.
Here's the kick from Base. Touchback.
Well, if you're a Berlin Thunder supporter, here's the thing. Work the 2-minute offense, get a score, and you get the ball to start the second half. You're trailing by 14 points, and we've seen Mahomes come back, most recently in the Eastern Conference Championship game versus Tampa Bay. So still a long ways to go here.
Berlin trailing by 14. First and 10 from the 25. 1:21 in the second. Pistol formation. Mahomes drops back to pass. Medium cross.
Oh, got penalty flag.
Mahomes to Raymond. Gain of 14. Penalty flag.
Offsides. Defense. Number 99. 5-yard penalty.
That'll be on the left defensive end. Oway. Penalty declined. First and 10 at the Berlin 39. Berlin has 2 timeouts remaining.
Trips left. Mahomes in a pistol formation. Mahomes barks out the signals. He fades back to pass. Short slant to Raymond. Mahomes completes the pass to Raymond. Gain of 6. Dean on the tackle. Trips left. Berlin in a hurry up. Mahomes from the pistol. He fades back to pass. Mahomes checks down to Cook. Mahomes throws incomplete to Cook. Bentley on the coverage. Third and 4. Mahomes from the pistol. Mahomes fades back to pass. Balls.
Got the first down.
Mahomes with a gain of 9 on the play. Oda on the tackle. First down.
Got to hurry him up to the line.
Kittle out wide. Berlin hustling to the line. Mahomes from the pistol. He fades back to pass. Mahomes dumps it to Sanders. Mahomes completes the pass to Sanders, gain of 2, Ward with the tackle.
And Berlin's going to use a timeout here.
Timeout, Berlin.
So ball to St. Louis 44, 27 seconds left. Both teams with just one timeout remaining.
Berlin down 14. Second and 8 from the 44. 0-27 in the second. Pistol formation. Mahomes making changes at the line. Mahomes fades back to pass. Long fly.
Oh,
Mahomes to Woods. Incomplete. Lattimore with the coverage.
stops the clock with 21 seconds left.
Third and 8 from the 44. Mahomes from the pistol. Drops back to pass. Medium fly to Woods. Mahomes passes to Woods. Incomplete. Lattimore on the coverage.
Oh, they have no choice here but to go for it.
Berlin trailing by 14. Fourth and 8 at the 44. 0-17 left in the second. Mahomes from the pistol. Mahomes fades back to pass. Medium cross to Patterson.
They call timeout.
Mahomes passes to Patterson. Gain of 15. Murphy on the stop. First down. Timeout, Berlin. Pistol formation. Mahomes sets to throw. Mahomes dumps it to Kittle. Mahomes to Kittle, 1 yard gain, Simmons on the tackle.
Oh, they can't stop the clock. Oh my, they can't stop the clock. Yeah, that's probably going to do it.
End of the first half, St. Louis 31, Berlin 17.
What a frustrating first half by Berlin. Both teams head to the dressing rooms at halftime. The St. Louis Stars with a 14-point lead. Berlin will receive the kickoff to start the second half. We are at halftime here at Pantheon Bowl 21. What an interesting first half it's been, as St. Louis leads at 31-17. There are the numbers for you as we dive into those statistics there. Berlin leading in a lot of those categories, but again, the score, the points scored is the big one there. And the turnovers, if you look at the turnovers, 7 combined turnovers in this game. Both teams not doing well in that department. Berlin trailing by 14. Interesting game so far, of course, highlighted by Ezekiel Elliott. His 3 first-half rushing touchdowns. He has tied a Pantheon Bowl record for touchdowns. Still has the whole second half to try to break that. And Tyler Bass, early in the second quarter, set a Pantheon Bowl record with his 56-yard field goal. So as we mentioned, some upcoming broadcast or programming we have for you. ABA 78, this is something new for the Replay Sports channel. We kind of do a what if, if the ABA had not folded, and play a league for that. So the ABA 78 will be coming to the Replay Sports channel soon. We're early in the season, just started. We're at the Miami Floridians, led by World Be Free, taking on the Pittsburgh Ironmen, led by Dr. J, Julius Irving. So that will be something to catch soon on the Replay Sports channel. And then, of course, last night, the Gridiron Awards, we were able to announce the first ever class of the WFL Hall of Fame, and we've got a great group there going in. 5 members, including linebacker Derek Brooks, running back Jerome Bettis, Brett Favre, quarterback, used to play for the Los Angeles Express, Marvin Harrison, wide receiver for those Philadelphia teams in the 2000s, Will Shields, a guard, played for the Ohio Glory. He was a 5-time All-Star guard for that team. And LaDainian Tomlinson, running back for Los Angeles, a 6-time All-Star. So as we prepare to go into the 2023 season, we'll tell you a little bit more about these players. Their induction will take place opening night of this season. We'll have a schedule soon, and I can tell you that it looks like the opening night game, we might see these 2 teams again on opening night, so be on the lookout for that. So we're going to head on back to the field. Still a lot to play for here. We'll see if St. Louis can continue their dominant play, or will we get a comeback for the ages here from Berlin. We've already had a lot of points scored, 48 so far already, so could be in for some more. So we're going to head back down to the field, and let's take in the second half of this one.
Base boots it. Fielded by Patterson. The kick from base is returned 26 yards by Patterson. Taki on the stop.
And as both teams prepared to come out after that long halftime, Kirk Cousins pulled his teammates aside and, in essence, said nothing in this league is free. Victory is earned. You got to go out there and take it. So basically, finish the job. And then Patrick Mahomes, talking to his teammates, was overheard saying, you can only get one opportunity. Let's go find a way to get across the finish line. So find a way to win is the clarion call by Patrick Mahomes. And they'll get to test that here early as they get the ball, start at their own 23 to start the third quarter.
First and 10 from the 23. Mahomes from the pistol. Mahomes calls the signals. Fades back to pass. Mahomes dumps it to Kittle. Fumble.
Oh,
Mahomes completes the pass to Kittle. Loss of 1. Fumble recovered by Whitehair. Berlin maintains possession.
and for Kittle, that's his sixth catch of the day for 37 yards. Ball security been an issue for both clubs.
Second and 11. Mahomes from the pistol. Mahomes at the line. He fades back to pass. Screen to Cook. Mahomes is intercepted by OF. Return of 1.
Gosh. So the second round pick, the Nittany Lion, Odofe Owe, with the pick. Third interception of the game by Patrick Mahomes, and the nightmare is going to continue for Berlin. They had an opportunity to start the second half on offense and try to narrow the gap, but St. Louis will take possession of the Berlin 20. Fifth turnover by Berlin. I don't keep a record of it in my championship game record. This has got to be up there.
St. Louis by 14. I formation. The handoff to Elliott. Elliott the ball carrier, gain of 4, Payne on the tackle.
Elliott on the night, just 11 carries for 39 yards, but he does have the 3 touchdowns. And he's in a position to break a championship game record with another one.
Cousins from the pistol. Drops back to pass. Medium crossing pass. Cousins passes to Smith. Incomplete. Apple with the coverage. Third and 6 from the 16. Cousins from the pistol. Drops back to pass. Medium into Hardman.
Incomplete.
Cousins to Hardman. Incomplete.
here. This pass comes on to kick.
False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 4th down.
That one's on the left tackle, Jordan Mailata. Moving back to the Berlin 21. 4th and 11.
39-yard attempt for base. Clean snap from Bozeman. The snap from Bozeman. Base is good from 39, St. Louis 34, Berlin 17.
So another Berlin turnover and more points for the Stars, as they now lead at 34-17 with 13 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Here's the kick from base. Touchback. First and 10 from the 25. Cook with the handoff. Two-yard gain by Cook. And on the tackle. Timeout, Berlin.
So Mahomes is forced to use an early timeout here. Clock stops at 12:27. And you look at the statistics. I mean, Berlin, you know, total yards, they're leading their time of possession, but 5 turnovers. And St. Louis has 3, so combined 8 turnovers in this ballgame. It's incredible.
Berlin breaks the huddle. Berlin down 17. Mahomes in a pistol formation. Takes a deep drop. Screen.
Oh, that second effort, he got it.
Mahomes to Cook. Gain of 8. Jones on the stop. First down.
And Lai was down, but then he got that second effort, so he picks up the first down.
Man in motion. Hand off to Cook. Cook with an 8-yard run. Matthew on the tackle. Second and 2. Mahomes gives to Mitchell. Mitchell on the carry. Gain of 5. Hewitt on the tackle. First down.
Berlin's ground game was slightly better, averaging 4.5 yards a carry compared to St. Louis's 3.9. They pick up another first down just under 11 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Mahomes from the pistol. Back to pass. Short hitch to Conklin. Mahomes passes to Conklin. Incomplete. Matthew on the coverage. 2nd and 10. Mahomes from the pistol. Mahomes at the line. Draw to Cook. Cook on the draw, 6-yard gain, Ed on the tackle. Third and 4. Mahomes from the pistol. Mahomes fades back to pass. Mahomes is off and running. Mahomes gets to the second level. Mahomes on the carry, 13-yard gain. Simmons on the tackle, first down.
Berlin able to extend the drive on the run there by Mahomes. Pressure coming from Simmons, the free safety. Or the strong safety, sorry. 13-yard pickup by Mahomes.
First and 10. Mahomes gives to Cook. Five-yard run by Cook. Simmons on the tackle. Current drive, 8 plays, 47 yards. 5:07 off the clock. Mahomes gives to Cook. Cook with a gain of 3 on the play, Dean with the tackle. Third and 2 from the 25. Trips left. Mahomes from the pistol. He fades back to pass. Medium cross to Sanders.
Oh, incomplete.
Mahomes throws incomplete to Sanders. Ward on the coverage.
You gotta go for it here on 4th and 2. You're down 34-17. Gotta go for it.
Fourth and 2. Mahomes from the pistol. Mahomes calls out the signals. Fades back to pass. Mahomes dumps it to Patterson. Mahomes to Patterson, 3-yard gain. Murphy on the stop. First down.
Berlin keeping the drive alive.
Mahomes from the pistol. Back to pass. Mahomes dumps it to Kittle. Mahomes throws incomplete to Kittle. Simmons on the coverage. Trips left. Mahomes from the pistol. 12 play 53-yard drive. They've used 6:39 on the clock. Mahomes fades back to pass. Pass in the flat to Raymond. Mahomes completes the pass to Raymond, gain of 10, Simmons on the tackle, first down. Trips right. Pistol formation. 13 play 63-yard drive. They've used 7:20 on the clock. Mahomes fades back to pass. Mahomes throws downfield.
Who's it to?
Mahomes is intercepted by Matthew. Return of 0.
Oh my gosh. Tyrann Mathieu with the interception in the end zone. Fourth interception thrown by Patrick Mahomes. And the St. Louis defense comes through again. Sixth turnover by Berlin tonight. 5:40 to go, third quarter.
Cousins from the pistol. Fades back to pass. Screen to Elliott. Cousins throws incomplete to Elliott. Jack with the coverage.
Boy, both quarterbacks having a terrible night. Cousins 6 of 20 for 77 yards. Quarterback rating of 22.3. Patrick Mahomes 19 of 37, 185 yards. 4 interceptions. Quarterback rating 35.1. I can't remember a league title game where both quarterbacks are having such an awful game statistically. My goodness. This is incredible.
Second and 10 from the 20. Cousins calling signals. Coleman with the handoff. Lots of daylight. 12-yard gain by Coleman. Murray on the tackle. First down.
In case you were wondering, the Pantheon Bowl record for interceptions thrown by a quarterback, 5. Cordell Stewart in the Las Vegas versus New York Federals game back in 1998. Could be approaching that territory.
Smith split outside. Cousins fades back to pass. Cousins throws underneath to Coleman. Cousins completes the pass to Coleman. Gain of 6. Jack on the tackle.
Under the 5-minute mark of the third quarter. Stars are in complete control of this one.
Second and 4. Coleman with the handoff. Coleman on the sweep, no gain. Taylor on the stop.
A lot of things to unpack when we look at the statistics of this game, but total yards, Berlin 295, St. Louis just 149, and they're winning 34-17. It's just crazy. Incredible.
Third and 4 from the 38. Cousins from the pistol. Cousins calling signals. He fades back to pass. Medium slant. Cousins with the pass to Smith. Incomplete. Hughes on the coverage. Martin deep in punt formation. Raymond calls for a fair catch. 48-yard punt by Martin. Fair catch by Raymond.
So with 3:28 to go, Berlin will get the ball back at their 14. Again, these two teams played back in week 6. St. Louis won that game 36-24 at the Trans World Dome. In that game, Cousins was 24 of 39, 301 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Mahomes was 17 of 41, 217 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. So Mahomes does struggle against the St. Louis Stars defense. So he will come out again, try to lead a comeback for Berlin.
Mahomes sets up in the pocket. Mahomes to Woods. Mahomes to Woods, incomplete. Lattimore on the coverage. Draw to Cook. Cook with a gain of 3 on the play. Jones on the tackle. Third and 7 from the 17. Mahomes from the pistol. Drops back to pass. Medium out. Mahomes with the pass to Raymond. Gain of 10. Dean with the tackle. First down.
And Raymond now has 6 receptions for 89 yards. Tied with Kittle for most receptions for Berlin.
Berlin trailing by 17. Mahomes calls out the signals. Cook with the handoff. Eight-yard gain by Cook. Bentley with the tackle.
90 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Berlin trying to get back into this ball game.
I formation. Mahomes calling signals. The handoff to Cook. Cook with a gain of 7 on the play. Hewitt on the tackle. First down.
Cook
First
closing in
and
on
10 from
100
the
yards.
42. They send a man in motion. Mahomes barks out the signals. Mahomes with the give to Cook.
Flag on the
Cook
play.
with daylight.
That might be coming back.
Cook on the carry. Gain of 14. Flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Oh, man.
Number 74. 10-yard penalty.
Now it's called on Jenkins. 2025th round pick out of Mississippi State. The clock stops with 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Ball will be moved back to the Berlin 32. Be first and 20. Last play of the third quarter.
Berlin down 17. Kittle out wide. Mahomes from the pistol. St. Louis faking blitz. Mahomes making changes at the line. He fades deep. Long fly. Mahomes throws incomplete to Woods. Lattimore on the coverage. End of the third quarter. St. Louis 34, Berlin 17.
Not a lot of scoring in the third quarter, just the Tyler Bass 39-yard field goal early in the third quarter. With 15 minutes left, St. Louis with a 17-point lead over Berlin. Those are your third quarter statistics. Again, just kind of boggles the mind here. Berlin, every category statistically except for where it counts on the scoreboard. They're leading. St. Louis just 15 minutes away from winning their franchise's second ever Landry Trophy. Named in honor of the first coach ever to win way back in 1978.
Pistol formation. Mahomes calling signals. The give to Cook. Cook with an 8-yard run. Lattimore on the tackle.
So Cook officially over 100 yards for Berlin. One of the few bright spots for the Thunder in tonight's game.
Third and 12 from the 40. Mahomes from the pistol. Fades back to pass. Medium in. Mahomes passes to Patterson. Gain of 10. Murphy on the tackle.
No other choice, they're going to have to go for it. Trailing by 17 early in the
Fourth and
fourth quarter.
2. Pistol formation. Mahomes back to pass. Short into Woods.
No good.
Mahomes to Woods. Incomplete. Lattimore on the coverage.
St. Louis will get the ball near midfield.
The give to Coleman. Four-yard run by Coleman. Payne with the tackle.
Elliott back in the game after a
Second and 6 from the 46.
absence there in the third quarter.
Pistol formation. Cousins fades back to pass.
Another
Screen.
penalty flag.
Cousins to Elliott. Incomplete. Flag on the play.
Ineligible man downfield. Offense. Number 77, 5-yard penalty.
That one's on the left guard, Wyatt Teller. former Hokie called with that one.
Trips right. Cousins from the pistol. Cousins calling signals. Drops back to pass. Short slant to Thielen. Cousins to Thielen, gain of 9, Douglas on the stop.
That's just the 8th completion made by Kirk Cousins today. 8 of 23 for 92 yards. Another flag.
Penalty on the play.
Encroachment. Defense.
Oh, man.
Number 98. 5-yard penalty.
You get the former Clemson Tiger, DJ Reader. Coming into this game, Berlin, most penalized team in the WFL. That's their 5th one tonight. Automatic first down, 12 minutes to go in this one.
The hand off to Elliott. Elliott on the carry, gain of 1, Bowser with the tackle. Cousins at the line. Elliott with the hand off. Elliott on the carry, no gain, Payne on the tackle. Third and 9 at the 36. Pistol formation. Cousins drops back to pass. Medium into Thielen. Cousins to Thielen, gain of 7, Douglas on the tackle.
And DJ Reader hurt on that play as he's being helped to the sideline. So bring up 4th and 2. And Tyler Bass on to kick a field goal. Try to extend the Stars' lead to 20 points.
47-yard try for base. Clean snap from Bozeman. The snap from Bozeman. Base is good from 47, St. Louis 37, Berlin 17.
The Stars have been in this league since 1984. They were originally the Seattle Steamrollers. They moved to St. Louis back in 1993. Only one championship to their name back in 1997, and 10.5 minutes, they could get their second one.
Base boots it.
And probably one of the most unusual league title games I've ever witnessed.
Touchback. Mahomes from the pistol. Mahomes calls the signals. Drops back to pass. Short sideline pass to Sanders. Mahomes throws incomplete to Sanders. Penalty on the play.
Not gonna pick it up. Yeah, no flag. Yeah, I picked it up.
Second and 10 from the 25. Kittle split outside. Mahomes from the pistol. Drops back to pass. Medium hitch. Mahomes completes the pass to Kittle, gain of 11, Simmons with the tackle, first down.
Simmons with his 10th tackle of the day. Kittle with his 7th reception.
From the Mahomes gives to Mitchell. 4-yard run by Mitchell, Hewitt on the stop. Kittle split out wide. Mahomes from the pistol. St. Louis showing blitz. Mahomes calling an audible. Fades back to pass. He throws to Woods. Mahomes is intercepted by Lattimore. Return of 0.
Interception number 5. Marshawn Lattimore with the pick. And Patrick Mahomes ties a Pantheon Bowl record for interceptions. Oh my goodness. 7th turnover of the game for Berlin. A lot of soul-searching and questions for Berlin in the offseason, folks.
St. Louis by 20. Cousins in a pistol formation. He fades back to pass. Screen to Elliott. Cousins completes the pass to Elliott. Gain of 8. Carter with the tackle.
I'll have to go back through the box scores, but I can't recall a game where you had 10 combined turnovers.
Thielen faces a double at the line. Cousins gives to Elliott. Elliott on the carry, 10-yard gain, Jack with the tackle, first down.
Elliott, 14 carries for 50 yards, 3 touchdowns. I would assume your leading candidate for player of the game, Pantheon Bowl most valuable player.
I formation. Elliott with the handoff. Elliott with a gain of 4 on the play, Reader on the tackle.
He had 3 touchdowns in the 2 games that they played in the postseason, the divisional round and the conference championship. He has 3 touchdowns here today alone. So he'll go to the sideline, catch a quick breather. Gainwell replaces him at running back.
Pistol formation. Cousins drops back to pass. Medium into Smith. Cousins to Smith, incomplete. Third and 6 at the 26. Cousins from the pistol. He fades back to pass. Medium in.
Oh, completes it to Thielen. Is he gonna? He's gonna be all in for a touchdown.
Cousins passes to Thielen.
Man.
Touchdown St. Louis.
Whoa, 26-yard touchdown pass from Cousins to Thielen. And that might about do it. Pass on for the extra
Base will
point.
try the point after. Base converts the extra point. St. Louis 44, Berlin 17.
So Cousins gets his first touchdown pass of the night. Has now made 11 completions. And St.
Base will
Louis
kick off.
about 6:42 away from a Pantheon Bowl victory.
Touchback.
Kickoff sails out of the end zone. Mahomes coming back in despite throwing 5 picks tonight.
First and 10 from the 25. Mahomes in a pistol formation. He fades back to pass. Medium button hook to Raymond. Mahomes completes the pass to Raymond. Gain of 9. Dean on the tackle. Second and 1 at the 34. Mahomes from the pistol. Takes a deep drop. Screen. Mahomes to Cook, 6-yard gain, Bentley on the tackle, first down. Pistol formation. Mahomes fades back to pass. Short slant to Woods. Mahomes completes the pass to Woods, gain of 11, Lattimore with the tackle, first down. Berlin trailing by 27. Pistol formation. Mahomes gives to Cook. Cook with the carry, gain of 2, Simmons on the tackle. Thunder down 27. Kittle out wide. Mahomes from the pistol. Drops back to pass. Mahomes throws to Cook. Mahomes to
I think
Cook,
it's his third drop
incomplete.
tonight.
Bentley on the coverage.
Yeah, 3 drops tonight by Dalvin Cook. Clock stops at 3:47.
Berlin trailing by 27. 3rd and 8 from the 47. Mahomes from the pistol. He fades back to pass. Medium slant to Patterson.
Oh, we got something here. Right, biggest play of the day.
Mahomes completes the pass to Patterson, 33-yard gain, Murphy on the tackle, first down. Berlin breaks the huddle. Mahomes from the pistol. He fades back to pass. Medium sideline pass to Raymond. Mahomes to Raymond, incomplete, Dean on the coverage.
Clock stops with just under 3 minutes to go.
Mahomes from the pistol. Kittle is doubled at the line. Mahomes is back to pass.
Take off
Balls.
and run for it.
7-yard run by Mahomes, McCourty with the tackle. Third and 3 from the 7. Kittle split out wide. Mahomes from the pistol. Woods faces a double at the line. Mahomes drops back to pass. Short sideline pass to Kittle. Mahomes throws incomplete to Kittle. Simmons with the
Pass
coverage.
interference. Defense. Number 31. Automatic. First down.
Motion right. Woods is doubled at the line. Mahomes gives to Cook. Cook on the carry, touchdown Berlin.
And you have to definitely clear the not giving up spirit there of Berlin on that drive. As Cook plunges in from 3 yards out.
Gano will try the point after. Gano converts the extra point, St. Louis 44, Berlin 24.
It's onside kick. Time for Gano. Hands team out for St. Louis.
Hands team on the field. Gano to kick off.
Oh, it's a regular kickoff.
Fielded by Gainwell. The kick from Gano is returned 10 yards by Gainwell. Savage on the tackle.
I guess the only question now is game MVP and what color's the Gatorade they're going to douse Chip Kelly with. And talking about Chip Kelly, got a lot of grief in his tenure so far here in St. Louis. Only 2 previous playoff appearances, both one and done, out both times, and had been re-signed to a contract extension before the season began. They were 2-3 at one point. So staying the course, getting the players in the draft and free agency. Of course, Kirk Cousins was a big free agency pickup a couple of years ago. And they're 2 minutes away now from becoming league champions.
Elliott with the handoff. Elliott on the carry, no gain. Donald on the stop, 2-minute warning.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here, and they're already celebrating in St. Louis. What a wild week it has been here in San Antonio, home of the Alamo, and no, there is no basement. Homage to the late Paul Rubens, aka Pee Wee Herman. No basement in the Alamo. There is a basement in the tourist shop. But again, home of the Alamo, home of the San Antonio Commanders who play here. Amazing week. Next year, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas will be the site of Pantheon Bowl 22. We're just a few plays from wrapping this one up.
Penalty on the play.
Encroachment, defense. Number 52, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, second down.
And if you're the Berlin Thunder, second straight appearance to a Pantheon Bowl, and now what appears to be a second straight loss as organization. First year is the Oakland Invaders, and of course this year is the Berlin Thunder. Talent is there, but still some things to work on. Penalties, and stocking up more players on defense. That'll be some of the to-do list there for head coach Kyle Shanahan in the front office. Again, celebrations already breaking out in St. Louis.
Give to Elliott. Elliott lost one on the play, Bowser on the stop.
And the St. Louis organization, definitely hats off to them as ownership and members of the staff gathering on the sideline there. Always a wonderful sight to see when a team enjoys that culmination of all
Cousins
their
will take a
efforts.
knee.
And Cousins will take a knee and then try to bleed the clock as much as possible before using a timeout. Chip Kelly standing there with the side judge. And then right at the last possible second, here's the
Timeout.
timeout.
St. Louis. St. Louis 44. Berlin 24.
So 32 seconds left. St. Louis is going to punt this one away.
Martin back in punt formation. Raymond catches it at the 27. "46-yard punt by Martin, return of 10 by Raymond."
And just 26 seconds left. And I think, yeah, Berlin's going to line up in not victory formation, but take a knee and
Mahomes
acknowledge
takes a knee.
this one's over. And that's going to do it here from San
St.
Antonio.
Louis 44, Berlin 24.
And the color of the Gatorade was light blue, in case you were wondering. The St. Louis Stars with a 44-24 thrashing of the Berlin Thunder. What an interesting game this was. There was a lot of unusual circumstances that we saw here. Ezekiel Elliott's going to be the Pantheon Bowl MVP. He had a 17-carry, 53-yard day, 3 touchdowns. That'll give you the MVP right there. And then just the unusual stat lines there that we have between the both quarterbacks. The quarterback ratings looked horrible. Running backs, carried the load. The wide receivers, it really came down to the turnovers. 7 turnovers on behalf of Berlin, 10 altogether. Led everything in the stat category except scoring. So again, congratulations to Chip Kelly, the St. Louis Stars. You are the 2022 WFL champions. As they get ready for the celebration at midfield, they hand over the Landry Trophy to the St. Louis Stars. I'm Glenn Walker, and you've been watching the Pantheon Bowl 21 coverage. Stay tuned during the off season. We have a lot of information coming out to you that'll go out probably on the Sports Simulations and Replay page on our Facebook. Got a lot coming up. Draft, schedule release, and some information about free agency. So there's also going to be some information about some franchises being moved, I hear. So that'll be coming up again. Thank you for watching Replay Sports Channel. Good night.